It has this intro tonight. Sorry, I'm excusing my voice.
That's okay, Brian. Sing
that
for us.
intro right there, people get hyped.
Welcome back to episode 18 of the Marvelous Moments podcast. I'm here with Brian. Most couples think that a DJ just shows up and plays music, but after working so many weddings with a variety of different DJs, I've learned that the DJ can actually completely change the energy of a wedding day. So Brian, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started as a DJ.
Hello, my name is Beam. I'm the owner of Beam Team Entertainment, founded, and I've been DJing for a long time. I started out in the college dorm rooms DJing for the college parties. And then I came to Orlando, started DJing with Disney. I've done stuff on cruise ships. I've done stuff on tours, and obviously the theme parks, as I mentioned before. And I do corporate events, I do birthday parties, I do weddings. It's like my main thing that I do now. But I do proms, anything. I work with 55 plus communities.
Oh, wow.
Yes, no, it's a good time there. You should.
Can you tell us a little bit about your first event and how that went?
My first event. Oh my goodness. I can't remember that. That was a long time ago, but I know that I was super nervous. We're talking like well over 10 years ago. Super nervous, super underprepared, no idea what I was doing, but I knew I wanted to do something different. I knew what I wanted to do, but I had to figure it out. And I think the events that I've done over the past several years to get to where I'm at now prepare me to get to that.
What do couples underestimate most about the role of a wedding DJ?
The DJ, as you mentioned before, the DJ does more than just press play. He controls the entire reception. You have the ceremony, you have the cocktail hour, which sometimes the DJs play music then and there. But when it comes to the reception, that's when the DJ turns to the host. He plays the music. Sometimes that they're on the dance floor as well, and just pretty much controlling the tempo of the party, the vibe of the party, and making sure everybody's having a good time.
So we go hand in hand. Coordination and the DJ, we work pretty closely together.
For sure.
So what moment from your history, from your past, stands out to you the most?
What moment stands out the most? So when it comes to weddings, you go to different venues. You're not working the same 9 to 5, working at the same people, working at the same venue. You have to get used to it very, very quickly. You can do as much preparation as you want, calling ahead of time, even potentially visiting the venue ahead of time as a DJ. But when it comes to the actual wedding day, you never know if it's going to rain. You don't know if there's going to be power certain places. So I remember one place specifically, it was in Georgia. I couldn't visit the venue, obviously. I live in Florida, but I travel everywhere. I have a wedding coming up in St. Louis in a couple of months. I'm excited for that. It's going to be a good one. But it was a wedding venue, and the actual reception was in a barn. And the ceremony was on an island, kind of.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
It was attached on a bridge, and the island didn't have power. But
What?
I reached out.
Oh,
I reached
no.
out ahead of time. I did reach out ahead of time to see if it had power. They said they had power. I got there and I plugged into the outlet. It didn't work. And so I ended up having, I come prepared all the time. So I had a 100-foot power cord. It ran all the way across
The
towards
whole
where the
venue.
bridge was at.
Oh my gosh.
And I was able to plug it in there. And when you get there ahead of time, you can go through things like that and be able to bounce back. But ever since then, I always bring a generator to my ceremonies. I don't have to worry about any power.
That actually happened to us recently too. We went to a venue and there was no power.
Oh.
But thankfully, we were able to get it in control before the ceremony started.
Yes.
But that's a scary thing.
For sure. You need power as a DJ. You need power.
So at this point, you've done so many different weddings. What would you say is the most important part of a wedding?
As a DJ?
Yeah.
Preparation, knowing exactly what the couple wants, because you don't want any surprises as a couple and as a DJ. So you want to play not the exact same music, because when it comes to music, the DJ should know what the crowd wants to listen to, but you want to know like the vibe. So if they want it to be like a super party vibe or more of a classy type vibe, something as important as that, or something as little as the aesthetics. Like, do I need to have a white table or a black table? And it's just a lot of preparation that goes into the wedding. And then when it comes to the actual wedding day, that's when everything just kind of clicks naturally as a DJ. You're so used to keeping the party going.
If a couple's planning their wedding right now, what would you tell them about choosing a DJ?
Choose the DJ for you. You choose the DJ that works with you. Meet with the DJs. If you got to meet with multiple DJs to see which one kind of fits your vibe. Myself, I'm a very open format DJ, so I do hip hop, I do R&B, Latin, soca, reggae, EDM. I think I probably already said that, but I do all types of genres, and I enjoy it. I enjoy reading the crowd and getting people on the dance floor that you would have never thought that they were going to be dancing that night. But there's certain songs, there's certain ways you can kind of engage with the crowd, whether it's on the microphone or whether it's playing certain music from different decades to be engaged with everybody out there.
Do you think there are any red flags that we should know about? Like when someone's looking for a DJ for their wedding, what would you say is like a red flag? Don't go with that one.
Oh wow. Oh, there's different types of these. You have different journeys. Like you have different moments to where I would hate for you to not give a DJ a chance that's starting out, because I wouldn't be where I'm at if those couples didn't give me a chance when I was first starting out a while ago. But I think it's more than just about the budget. I think a lot of people see numbers and they try to pick a DJ based off the numbers rather than actual footage from online and reviews and testimonies from previous couples. And it's very important, because you can have a DJ charge a lot of money and he's not very good, but the stuff that they put online make it seem as though they're a certain level.
Fake it.
And vice versa. There's probably a DJ who's charging not much money. He's probably an amazing DJ. So I think it's more than just the numbers.
From the coordinator aspect, I would say to everyone out there, with all your vendors, I'm huge on meeting in person, like we mentioned earlier. There's something about sitting next to someone, across from someone, and just feeling that energy that's more important than just talking to them on the phone or through email. So that's a huge thing I wanted to bring up.
Absolutely.
So before we go, I want to play a quick game with you. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to answer the first thing that comes to your mind. It's okay if you take a second, but don't take too long.
Okay.
All right. So the first one, what is your favorite entrance song?
Favorite entrance song? Oh my goodness. It really depends on the couple. I don't have like a set song.
All right, R&B.
R&B. Okay, the first one that comes to my head is this is going to sound really cheesy because it's a very cheesy song, but I love the intro because it kind of builds up. So 24 Karat Magic, it has this intro tonight. Sorry, I'm excusing my voice.
That's okay, Brian. Sing
that intro right there, people get hyped. They're like, "What? Put your pinky." It like starts off very classy singing, and then it just like gets hyped. And so
like
I think that's a very
exactly.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
What's the most overplayed wedding song?
Oh, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of them, and you see them all over. Whether it's Mr. Brightside or Uptown Funk, those type songs, Cha Cha Slide, Cupid Shuffle. The line dances and stuff like that. And people, I get a lot of couples that don't want those songs, and I get it. Trust me, they don't want the cheesy songs. But at the same time, you have guests who don't normally go out, and those are like their go-to songs, and maybe that's the song that gets them on the dance floor and engage with them. And not everybody's the cool hip person that wants to dance to the the newer music, and so it kind of puts me in a bind sometimes when I can't play some of those songs. I don't want to play it. I play it all the time, but if I'm a person of the people, I want to make sure I get everybody on the dance floor, and if that's what it takes to get a particular person on the dance floor, I got to do what I got to do.
What is the most underrated wedding song?
Most underrated wedding song. The most underrated wedding song to me, I feel like, is the Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's a very old song. It's a slow song, but it gets your grandparents out on the dance floor.
I love that.
Yes,
I love that.
It's a very, very old song, and it has an old vibe to it. But older people dance to it, and then the younger people dance to it as well.
Timeless.
Yes, for sure.
Indoor or outdoor wedding?
So for pictures and aesthetics, outdoor, 100%. For DJ with water and heat, indoor.
And one song that just always works.
Ooh. One song that always works. I think one song, and again, this goes back to being cheesy, but Dancing Queen, I feel like I love playing that song and putting the bride in the middle of the circle and have everybody point to her and sing to her because it just
Oh, that's
culminates
cute.
everything to where all the time that she spent planning for this wedding, inviting certain people, they're all circling around her, singing to her, pointing to her, honoring her on her day.
I love that. Thank you for coming out, Brian, for the Marvelous Moments podcast. This is the end of episode 18. Stay tuned for episode 19. See you next time.